From my personal experience, I would have to say being a people person is a great skill to have, being able to talk and communicate well with others. The skill to take pride in your work, to enjoy what you do, but also want to leave it and know that you did the best job as possible. Definitely helped me, get to where I am now. Another skill would be, fight against the urges of, some people wake up and they don't want to come in the morning. I would never fall into that trap. I would always tell myself, you got to go into work, you got to do your job. So show up to work, be on time, do your best, and work well with others, and you can make it anywhere in life.
Well, in the energy industry, it's really an entire world of opportunities that would exist within. There could be careers in the craft and technical field like line work, mechanics, and technicians, to business fields such as finance, IT, and engineering. So it's all a world within a world. One important skill that would be required to be successful in the industry would include the ability to adapt to change, because as technology changes, so does our business and the way that we work and serve our customers. Additionally, and perhaps most importantly, our soft skills, things like communication and having the ability to communicate effectively professionally with people. Also, of course, leadership skills are always a plus, being able to take ownership for yourself and for others, being proactive rather than reactive, and that ability to work well with others that may be of different backgrounds from yourself.
Some of the common education requirements for this field, it can vary from some high school up to a master's degree. It depends on the position. Engineers who design the plans, they have high levels of education as a requirement for their field. But most of the work that's performed in the field is on construction projects, is learned from on-the-job experience.
Well, depending on what your interests are, we have opportunities throughout the company that require a high school diploma. Others may need special certification that can easily be obtainable at one of our local state colleges. And then there are some positions that will require a 4-year college degree. To go into more detail, I can share, for example, one of our entry-level positions would be a line worker technician. And this only requires a high school diploma. And you come in with a earning potential of $40,000 starting pay. You go through a series of training segments that we offer, so you're getting paid while you're being trained, and then you have earning potential of up to over $100,000 a year after you've obtained the highest level of line worker, which is our journeyman lineman position. Other positions, for example, some that would require only a 2-year degree, could be our engineering technologist position, and starting pay in that role is $56,000. So that could be something that would be of interest of someone that may want to have some college but doesn't really want to commit to the full 4 years. This is a very up and coming position and keeps you engaged and challenged throughout. And then if there's someone that's interested in going the full 4-year route, you can go for an engineering position, which has a starting pay of $65,000 a year. I would have to say that my favorite part of what I do would be to be able to connect with people and knowing that we're making a difference for our community. The energy industry is something that is consistent throughout. It's a part of our lives. It's a part of everything that we do. If you think about it, how energy impacts our lives every day, it's in everything. If you have a cell phone, you'll have to charge it. You need electricity. If you own a home, you'll need lights for your energy for your refrigerator, lights in your home. So it's really something that will make a difference for our community. And knowing that what we do every day impacts the people that we know and love is something that I've always appreciated.
that the field's outlook remains promising, and there will always be infrastructure improvements and government spending and funding to maintain and construct safe roadways as population continues to increase. So, and there's always room for advancement. Regardless of what your position is when you first start, I started in this field, in the field 13 years ago, and I've just worked my way up to be where I'm at today through field experience and obtaining knowledge from just the guys around me and listening to those who have more skills and knowledge that have been doing it a while. So the limits are endless as long as you have a desire and willingness to work for it.
My advice would be to research and learn as much as you can about the industry. There's so many resources online that you can look into. Take the time to speak with your teachers, with your counselors, to identify if there are any classes or programs at your school, or if you're getting ready to go into high school, look out at all the different high schools and what kind of programs they offer that may be of interest to you, might be fitting for your future career goals. And finally, if you have a chance to connect with someone in the industry, take advantage of that. Don't be shy. Ask questions if you can. Get their contact information if that's available in case you want to reach out to them in the future, because sometimes you're in the moment and it's not until afterward that you think, oh, I should have asked this. But if you get a hold of that contact information, you can connect with them afterward, and you really never know what doors that conversation might open for you in the future.
Labor market information holds all the data for a certain industry and occupation. Let's talk about construction and utilities, LMI, starting with wages. The average yearly wages of an employee in the construction and utilities industry are $44,431. Currently, there are 30,028 people employed in this industry in Levy County, with a projected growth of 15,470 employees within the next 5 years. With a high school diploma and on-the-job training, those going into the construction and utilities industry can find work as construction laborers, painters, and meter readers, making between $14 and $18 an hour. With more experience and an apprenticeship, the next level of work becomes plumbers, power plant operators, and waste and water treatment plant operators, making $20 to $35 an hour. With a bachelor's degree or higher and even more experience, job opportunities such as construction managers, supervisors, and chemical engineers making $26 to $42 an hour become possible. To learn more about which certifications you need to get into this industry, click the LMI sheet button on the front of this Industry Tours booth. Thank you to this year's 2021 Youth Career Expo sponsors. We hope you enjoy the rest of the Expo.